Hi, welcome to my first video. I'm AG Angels and today I'm going to be showing you all of my dolls. I thought since this was my first video I would show all my dolls so that in future videos and series you know who's who and you're not confused on who people are. So yeah, also I don't really remember when I got certain dolls or what month or like day and things. It's been a long time since I've gotten a doll, so it's just, if the facts are wrong, I apologize now. I really can't remember. So let's get started. So my first ever American Girl doll was Kittredge. I'm putting everything on the screen, and if you see her last name, it is not spelled like the way American Girl spells it. When I was younger, I spelled it like this because I don't know how to spell. So this is just how I spelled her last name. So don't go off in the comments about how her last name is spelled wrong. I did that when I was younger, and I've just stuck with it. I got her when I was 6 years old, on December 25th. Yeah, so this is my first doll. If you can see on her face, there were marks, pen marks. There's a pen mark there, and there's this like red colored marker, and like she's kind of a bit of a mess a little bit. When I was younger, my brother drew all over her face with the red marker, and I never just took her to the doll hospital. I don't really know what happened there, but I've kind of just learned to like deal with it and like just say it was like it's a birthmark, so I just kind of deal with it. But yeah, that was my first doll. My second ever doll was Kathleen Kittredge. Kathleen is also the truly me, just like you. I really have no idea what it's called at this point or what it was called when I got her, but she is that number 27. Kit and Kathleen are actually both sisters. Kit's older, Kathleen's younger, just because that's how I got them. I got Kathleen when I was 7, and I got her for my birthday. I actually saved up money, and this was the first doll I ever got myself. She has very wobbly limbs, and you can see there's like, what is that, like the stuffing coming out. I get really nervous taking the heads off that I'm never going to be able to put it back on, or if I like unstuff the body that I won't be able to put it back correctly, so I've just left it. Maybe one day I'll gain the confidence to do it. My third American Girl doll is Girl of the Year, year 2012, McKenna Brooks. I got her when I was like 7.5, I would say. She's a great doll. The reason I don't use her a lot for a lot of things is her hair. It looks really nice up here, but down here it's very, I don't really know what you call that, but it's just kind of a mess. I would love to send so many of my dolls to the doll hospital and like get new wigs and things like that, but I really don't have the money for that. But yeah, I don't remember what time of year I got her. My next doll is also another Girl of the Year. She is Girl of the Year 2013, Saige Copeland. I got her on December 25th of 2013. I love Saige. She is literally one of my favorite dolls, probably my favorite. I just love her. I think she's absolutely gorgeous, and I loved everything about like her collection. My next doll I also got on December 25th, 2013 is Emily Bennett. I got them both the same year because I really wanted Saige, the Girl of the Year, but then also Emily was retiring that year, and my best friend had Molly, Emily's best friend, because Emily's the best friend of Molly, and I really wanted Emily, so I was really hoping for Christmas that I would get both, and I did, and I'm very lucky and really grateful that I did, because I really wanted to have Emily, but then I also wanted Saige. So yeah, I got them both December 25th, 2013. My next doll is Kaya, but I got her December 25th when I was 9, so 2014, I believe. I love her hair too. It's really nice, but it's also so difficult to maintain because it is so long and it can get really messy at times, but I really like it at the same time. I don't know. I took her braids out a really long time ago, so I've never learned how to put them back in. So yeah, that's Kaya. My next doll is Girl of the Year 2015 Grace Thomas, but I renamed her to Gracie Thomas. I got her in the summer of 2015. I renamed her to Gracie instead of Grace because at the time I had a friend who also had gotten Grace, and a few years before when we both got the McKenna Brooks doll, we wanted them to have different names so that they wouldn't have the same name. So I got to keep McKenna and she named her Mackenzie. And so when we both got Grace, it was my turn to choose a different name, so she kept Grace and mine was Gracie. But yeah, that's Gracie. Next, I have, this is Isadora Mendez, or also known as Mary Ellen. I renamed her because I didn't really like the name Mary Ellen. I wasn't in love with it, and there's this book series called The Series of Unfortunate Events, and there are these 3 triplets, and one of them, her name is Isadora, and I love the name and I love the series, so I thought, why not rename her to Isadora? And I got her in 2016 fall, I believe. My last doll and my 9th doll is Amberly Lynn. I got her in 2017 in the winter. I don't really know when in the winter, just in the winter. She is the Truly Me Just Like You. I don't really know what that is. Number 55. I originally wasn't going to get her. I was going to get another doll who looked similar to her. She had, instead of dark brownish curls, she had blonde curls and dark brown eyes, but instead I saw her and I fell in love with her and I decided to get her instead. Also, I as I said, I'm really bad with my spelling and I don't like fact check it before writing it down and making it permanent and writing it that way forever, as I did with Kit and Kathleen's last name. So every time I type in Amberly, it always tells me that I spelled it wrong, but whatever. She goes by Amber instead of Amberly. So that is all my American Girl dolls that I own. There is a possibility that in future videos you will see other dolls that I don't mention here. Those dolls could be Molly, Cecile Ray, Josefina Montoya, and this other doll, Truly Me or Just Like You, number 22, whose name is Caroline. And there's also a possibility that Julie Albright might be in here. The 4 dolls that I mentioned at the beginning are my best friend's dolls, and she was willing to say if I ever needed them in a video that I could use them. And then the Julie doll was my cousin's, who they don't use it anymore, so I'm going to see if they'll let me have it so that I can use her in my videos. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my first video on this channel. I'm not sure when this is going to be uploaded. I think it will be uploaded way later than when I'm filming this because I want to have a lot of videos to upload before I upload. And yeah, so you should subscribe if you want to. I also have an Instagram. It's also AG Angels. It should be somewhere in my YouTube on the about somewhere. I think you can click it and it will send you to the Instagram. And if you're coming from Instagram, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.